In tonight's flipped classroom video, you will be watching lesson 15, representing three-dimensional figures using nets. I actually would like you to flip over the whole first page. We'll be working on that in class tomorrow. And I'd like to start actually with the lesson summary today and have you underline some key concepts. Nets are two-dimensional figures that can be folded to create three-dimensional solids. A prism is a solid geometric figure whose two bases are parallel identical polygons and whose sides are parallelograms. A pyramid is a solid geometric figure formed by connecting a polygonal base and a point and forming triangular lateral faces. That is a lot of verbiage. I would like you to flip your paper over to the blank back of your packet so I can help explain this a little bit more. Okay? I would like you on the back to start with the first three-dimensional figure that I think is important, a cube. A cube consists of two squares slightly apart from each other, top to top, bottoms to bottoms. Cubes have all side lengths that are equal, okay? So if I was going to make a net of a cube, and I'll put net here so you guys know what I'm talking about, I would start by drawing the bottom, okay, which is a square, okay? Then I always tell my students to unfold the front and the back. The front and the back of the cube are also squares, okay? So now we've done the front and the back. Now I want you to unflip the two sides from your net. And we're missing one thing because a cube is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shapes in your net. And I always tell the kids once they unflap the sides, connect the top to one of their sides, and now you've just created a net of a cube. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's talk about rectangular prisms. Hopefully you're taking notes on everything that I'm doing in this lesson today. A rectangular prism is made up of two rectangles offset by each other, top to top, bottoms to bottoms. This is a rectangular prism. I always tell my students to start when they draw a net by drawing the bottom figure, okay? The base of this figure is a rectangle. Then I tell my students to unflap the front and the back of the shape, which are also two rectangles. Okay, when they do, then they have to unflip the two sides. And once you do the two sides, you connect the top, okay? So that will be a net of a rectangular prism. The next one I'd like to introduce you to is to a triangular prism. Triangular prisms, front and back, are triangles. Okay, but the sides are still rectangles, okay, which makes it the prism, okay? The base of this triangular prism, if I colored it in with my highlighter, is a rectangle. So I'm going to start by drawing that rectangle. You know what? I'm going to make my rectangle a little bit better than that. Okay, when I unfold the front and the back, I have two triangles, and they look like 90-degree angles. So I'm going to flip that way, and I'm going to flip that way. Sorry to overlap the net before it. Okay, and then I'm going to flip out the two sides, which are also rectangles. And this is a net of a triangular prism, because a triangular prism has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces. So you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes, okay? The next section I would like to talk about are pyramids. Pyramids are named by their bases. Okay, so the first pyramid I would like to do is a triangular pyramid. Now you're really starting to see how good my artistic ability is. A triangular pyramid is going to have a base that is a triangle. Then you're going to draw a dot up on top, and you're going to connect that dot to all 3 points of your bottom or base triangle. This is a triangular pyramid. Okay? When you draw a net of the pyramid, you start again by drawing the base of the 3D object, and that is a triangle. Off of this base triangle, you will have 3 triangles. Okay? Now I'm going to do one more. Hope I've given you enough time to copy this, and if I haven't, please feel free to stop the recording. I am going to show you now a rectangular pyramid. Okay, remember, a pyramid is named by its base. So I'm going to start with a rectangle. From this rectangle, I'm going to draw a point, and I am going to connect all of the points up on top to my rectangle. If I was going to draw a net to this, I would start by drawing my base, and then off of this rectangle, I would draw all of the triangles that would fit. Okay? And the last one, I'm going to do a square pyramid. Okay? The square pyramid is going to have a square as a base, and you're going to draw a dot and connect it all. Okay? When you draw a net of this figure, you are going to color the base, okay, which is a square. Off of your square, you are going to draw 4 triangles. It's like you're unfolding it, okay? And I'm going to go back to our lesson today. And I'm going to do these 3 with you here. Match the following nets to the picture of its solid. Then write the name of the solid. So I'm going to pop up my pen, and I'm going to do some work with you, okay? If you folded this up, this would be a rectangular prism, okay? And that looks like it would be a little bit farther down. Oh, it's not. Maybe I'm missing it. Sorry. Okay, I guess this looks like a cube to me. However, that's the closest that we have. So I'm going to match A with F. Okay. This one has rectangular sides, but 2 triangles here as well. That is going to be a triangular prism, and that is right here. And the last one looks to be a square pyramid because it has a square base with 4 triangle sides. Okay, hopefully you wrote the name of each one underneath for your notes today, and that's a short summary of today's lesson, lesson 15.